Hi, in this video we are going to practice asking questions. The objective for this activity is to ask and answer questions about a third person, right? Let me review something for you that you already know, but it is important that you take it into account. When we talk in the affirmative, it means that we are speaking using affirmative statements. We use this structure: subject, verb, complement. For example, when we say Pilar is from Honduras, or she is from Honduras, Pilar or she is the subject. Then we have a verb, which is this verb, which is also called an auxiliary, the verb be. It is conjugated with Pilar or with she is. And then the complement is from Honduras. So the subject goes first, and then we have the verb. Now, when we need to ask a question, when we are asking a question with an interrogative statement, we use a different order. We use the auxiliary first. We need an auxiliary, then the subject, and then the complement. That statement that we had before, if it were a question, it would be, is Pilar from Honduras? Because the verb be is also an auxiliary, and that's why we have is before the subject. That is what makes that question a question. Is Pilar from Honduras, or is she from Honduras? That is the question. All right? If we had, for example, is Ricardo spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O, or is it spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O? What we have here is Ricardo, which is a name. It is replaced with it because it is a concept. Yeah? So is Ricardo spelled that way? Is it spelled that way? So what is important here is that you remember that the auxiliary is before the subject. All right? Now, when we answer the questions, we have two choices. We can answer in an affirmative way or in a negative. If we answer the question, is she from Honduras, for example, in the affirmative we say yes, and then we have subject, verb, complement. Yes, she is from Tegucigalpa, for example. All right? But if we are negating that, we are saying no, we use auxiliary plus the word not, which is an adverb, by the way. For example, we say no, and we have a comma after no. She is, that is the auxiliary, she is not from Honduras. Sometimes if we want to, or if we can specify the correct information. She is from Guatemala. All right? So what is important is that when we negate, we use the auxiliary plus the word not. Be is an auxiliary, and that's why it is followed by the word not. Or we could say, no, she's not. That is a short answer, and that is, by the way, is also contracted. It means that we don't need to say she is not. We can say that if we want to, but we can contract it, she's not. And we can specify the right answer. She's not, or she's from Guatemala. In that case, we are also using, in that second example, we are using the contraction. All right? Now, for the other question, is Ricardo spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O? And then it is correct. We say, yes, it is. The name is spelled correctly. Yes, it is. That is a short answer. And then we explain, it is spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O. Or yes, it is spelled that way. All right? But we are using the contraction in the second example. Now, if it is incorrect, for example, somebody says, is Ricardo spelled R-I-K-A-R-D-O? We say, no, it is not spelled R-I-K-A-R-D-O. It is spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O. Or we can use the short answer, no, it is not. It is spelled the right way. Or no, it's not. We can contract that. And we can also use the contraction for the explanation. It's spelled R-I-C-A-R-D-O. All right? That is how we ask and answer questions in English, using the auxiliary before the subject. All right? I have some practice activity for you for you to please complete the following sentences. So please pause my video, complete the activity, and in a moment I am going to show you the answers. All right, pause the video, complete the activity, please. All right, let me show you some answers. The first one was a little tricky, I know. It says, is your name Juan? No, my name is John. All right, we could say no, it is John, because my name can be replaced with it. It is a concept. All right, it's not a person, it's a concept. Is your hometown Monterrey? Is your hometown Monterrey? This was a little tricky as well, a little difficult, because she says, no, I am from Puebla. So is your hometown? We're talking about a place that could say, that could be replaced with, is it Monterrey? But of course, we don't have a precedent there to say that we can replace hometown with it. But in that case, what is important here is that we have the auxiliary before the subject. All right? And the last one, is your hair black? No, it is brown. All right? That's how we answer it using the colors. All right? Thank you. Thank you very much for having completed that activity and for having reviewed the answers with me. Number 2 says, write a short conversation using at least 2 questions, including he, she, or it. Could be something very simple. A short conversation. All right? I'm going to ask you to please pause my video, complete the activity, and in a moment, I will show you some sample answer that a boy wrote. All right? Go ahead, please. Okay, so this is an answer that a boy wrote, something very simple, I see, and very short. He said, hi, I'm Julian's friend. Is he your brother? That is a good question. Is he your brother? Hello, no, he is my cousin. So he didn't say, no, he is not my brother, he is my cousin, but just providing the information. That is enough. Okay, that dog is cute. Is it yours? Yes, it's mine. That is a way to express possession. It is mine. Instead of saying it is my dog, I can replace all that with mine. Just the student chose to write that. Its name is Spike. Oh, that is a possessive adjective there, by the way, and it's using its name is Spike. It means that the name of the dog is Spike. All right? Thank you very much for having understood that with me. Now I would like for you to listen to the pronunciation of this boy pronouncing these words, and you are going to speak as you listen to him. All right? Practice your pronunciation after him. Go ahead, please.
I'm Julian's friend. Is he your brother?
Hello. No, he is my cousin.
Okay. That dog is cute. Is it yours?
Yes, it's mine. Its name is Spike.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having practiced your pronunciation. Remember that in this activity, we talked about asking questions. The most important thing here is that you place the auxiliary before the subject. And here are the examples that we studied for this topic. All right? Thank you. Thank you very much for having completed this activity, and I will see you in the next video.